Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's episode. We are working towards our admin of cyber TryHackMe game, and as always, we get a little more festive every day we get through. And today we are opening the third day of the admin calendar. So, without further ado, let's jump into it. Everybody here is having a great day. Today's topic, if you guys don't know, we'll be working on Splunk. For anyone who doesn't know what Splunk is, it's a log ingesting tool. It's a way to review log if there's a breach or incident or something like that. Okay, let's go ahead and enter the room and see what we get going on. Splunk, the research. Did you see? A lot of people say seen. Like very, very, of course, it's obviously great. Okay, so this is John. Let's see if we can get that done. Down quicker. So, by the way, yeah, the calendar is just October. Don't waste your money on it next year. $20 goes nowhere for it. So, not like it. Yesterday, we had a little bit of an issue with loading the attack boxes and loading both of them. It was a little bit, I was a little bit confusing. It's going to be learning objectives. Okay. Let's go ahead and read this through. It's almost Christmas, Maryville, and the team of the best festival company, the BFT, TBFC, is busy preparing for the big celebration. Everything is running smoothly until SOC dashboard flashes red with the ransom message suddenly appears. Attack. 1,000 hop second coins. Jesus, some of these things are small. But Forex lady or SOC mixed and insane. The message comes from King Michael, the jealous ruler of Hop-Sock Island. That's called back to Jeffrey Epstein. I'm just gonna give big props. Who's tired of Easter being forgotten. He sent his bandit bunnies to attack the TBFC system and turn SOC into Christmas into a new holiday Easter. Okay. With mixed missing and network under attack, the TBFC SOC team will utilize Splunk to determine how to ransomware infiltrated the system and prevent King Malhail and from being compromised before Christmas. So the objectives are to ingest and interpret custom log data in Splunk, create and apply custom data field extractions, use search processing language or SPL, filter and find search features, conduct an investigation with Splunk to uncover the key insights. So we're going to connect to the machine, we're going to connect to their machine, and we're going to make life a lot easier for us. Set up your virtual environment. Yesterday there were 2 machines, so this time it looks as though it's just one. And as always, I don't go through these things beforehand, so your guess is as good as mine. These are relatively simple, very easy, very basic for beginners. And if you're not familiar with TryHackMe, it's a great platform in which to learn. And I have successfully done all this stuff. I have an amazing 3-day streak. We'll do that one later. Alright. Log analysis with Splunk. If you don't know what Splunk is, I recommend you guys looking it up. It is one of the industry standards for systems management and security, something like that. In Splunk instance, the data is pre-ingested for us, which means that's coming in already. I'll explain that to you another time. But on a Splunk interface, click search report on the left panel, and you'll see the information come through. On the next page, type index.main, and it'll bring up all the information in the indexed logs. Note that we will need to select all time. This is something you have to do on a lot of SOC platforms. Trace is one of them. It's one I work with the most. Splunk is another. As a time frame drop down, most of the time it's just set to 24 hours or 15 minutes, but definitely make sure you hit the title and the last 24 hours or the last index in which you're looking for. The query will be presented by two separate databases that have been pre-injected into Splunk. You verify this by clicking the source type fields in the fields list on the left side of the page. So remember, we're going to be clicking in index main, we're going to set the top last all time, and we're going to be checking in the source type too. If you're familiar with Wireshark, if you're going to be having a career in cybersecurity, you should be familiar with Wireshark because of the fact that these two kind of have somewhat of a comparative facilities. So two data sets are as follow: web traffic and log traffic. So obviously web traffic comes from the web connection and firewall logs. This is anything that passes through firewall. Firewall would be anything like Palo Alto or Cisco firewalls. You know, each company has their own different set of firewalls. So let's explore the logs, investigate the attack on the servers, and identify the culprit, the initial triage. Start basic search. Start basic search across the index using the custom source type web traffic using the following query. Index main source type web traffic. Let's come down here. Is there system I'm supposed to be looking for? My stack really so we're here and just machine. Where is the attack box? Introduction. Where are you, Splunk? Okay, we're gonna be using this. That's probably not gonna work correctly. How about that? It did. This is one of those things that's gonna be a pain in my butt because usually I do the half screens, so I don't have to deal with two screens going off at one time. But TryHackMe wants to make life a little difficult today. So we actually have to look into all of these commands. We have to look into them one at a time, switch back and forth, back and forth. As you see, Splunk is very heavy. It's very resource heavy, and it takes a while to basically look through all this stuff. I'm actually going to put my TryHackMe in a different window, and I'm going to put my TryHackMe on a different. There you are. On a different window. I don't need you. I don't need you just yet. Alright, so as I was saying before, search and see how slow it's running. It's mostly running because of the fact that A, Splunk is database heavy, it takes a while to render, and B, that the TryHackMe, just the TryHackMe platform, is not designed to be built to be doing all this stuff. So we are going to go all time. That's the first thing they said, and we're going to enter index. Index equals main and source type. I think it was source type too, so we're going to hang on that right now. We're doing that right now. And we can see source type 2. That's what we're going to be working with. Source type 2. Okay. And we are, this is all the information that comes in. The values of time. And you can take a look at see. You can rectify it, it'll give you web traffic and firewall logs, which is what they want you to do. So in query log, this is your query. You go source type, and you're going to be looking for web traffic, I believe. It's equal to web traffic. And you hit enter. It's just going to give you all the web traffic that came through into the system, and it's going to be able to index it for use for a nice, easy search query. So let's break down the results to better understand it. One is your search query, two is your time range, as we saw before. Three is your timeline. This is your timeline right here, most instances that happen and at the time they do happen. Four is the selected fields, which is the selected field right here. Five right below it are the interesting fields. I'm not going to go too far to this, as is your event field, event details and field direction. And this is all on the TryHackMe site, and I'm not. I'm going to go through it all. You guys can go through it all. You guys should go through it all. Just to get a better understanding. So from here, it's going to see that here grep or pipe to a. I want to do that. We're going to pipe to time chart. Time chart. See, I have easy time chart. Count. Spend. ID count. And you just come down here and other command. And then generate a new event log. So, and you'll see that sorts the information left differently. The above results are now showing the event log captured per day. This could be interesting as we can see some days get high volumes logged and click visualization all of that. To examine the graph and better start above. So if you type on quantities, right, let's just click on this one, go to visualization, and you will see all the bulk of logs that come in are typically over the weekend, Monday, Friday through Monday. Typically get a lot of traffic Friday through Monday. It's kind of typical as a stock analyst. We could read first. So, we go count and we're going to type reverse. And that's going to display the ascending order, showing the day with the maximum number of events at the beginning. So you're going to get the most, and then you're going to get the less at least as you go through. I think I hope I've done this so far. Now that we have examined the days with the anomaly logs using the table and the graphs, let's use the same search query to examine various fields to hunt for suspicious values. We need to go back to the events tab. Okay? Go back to the events tab. Yes, we get rid of all this. But watch me say that, and then I need all that. There you go. This is the events, so the events tab. Let's click on the user agent. User agent. Alright, on the left field panel, it will show details about the user agents captured so far. So these are all the user agents that came through. Mozilla web application information. So these are the devices, 3,000 devices, so 18% of login sessions were from Mozilla, an iPhone, or a phone itself. And you have Windows, Macintosh. So this basically tells you that Macintosh was using Mozilla, Windows was using Mozilla, or an iPhone was using Mozilla. And these are all queries and Perl. We get another various means in which the user is just going to grab information from the internet. Upon closer examination, it becomes clear that apart from legitimate users like Mozilla variants, we are receiving a large number of suspicious ones which we need to investigate for the client IP. Do you understand one? Oh no, client IPs in the field. So we're going to come up here, we're going to look for the new field, client IPs, and this is going to be the IP associated with the ingestion traffic. Okay, this was already blacked out, so let's look into this one. Path. So another one we're going to have to look into. We're going to go there. I have a feeling this IP is going to be, top IP is going to be one of the ones we have to look into. Hold on. Go back a little bit. This one. Path. See, and every time you add one of these, it adds another main index source type of traffic, right? So the information coming in. Client IP, this is what we just clicked on. This is the IP that we clicked on, the time chart, span count, the reverse. So it's the descending order from the time this range to that range with this IP on the adjusted web traffic. But we are not going to be looking into that right now, so let's just go ahead and get rid of the client IP. And the we are going to reset our values just so we have all the web traffic coming in at any given time to stay fluent with the TryHackMe box. So we come over here, the next one we're going to be looking into is path, which apparently is an interesting thing we have to look at. Path is the third level we'll examine, which is URL being requested, and the access ID client IP's result shown will clearly indicate some attacks worth investigating. We know King Mal has bunnies use scripts and tools, non-standard browsers, filter out all standard browsers. So this is what we basically querying to get rid of, so that we don't have to kind of looking at it, and we will come up with one value. So literally just grab this and copy this. I don't think we have to do it this way, but traffic agent, we'll get rid of you. We'll get rid of you, and we will paste it, and we will go. So with that said, we should have so many. Here's the client IP, which they've been referencing. So that's most likely going to come down to one of the IPs that we're going to need at some point. I'm just going to look right now so I can avoid. Yeah, what's the attack the IP address? So it's going to be this guy right here. It's going to be 198. 51. 51. 100. 55. Alright. Hey, how about that? Which day was the peak flops? We can, I think it was Friday, wasn't it? Oh, it's an actual day. The actual day. Bastards. Oh boy. Let's see. Now redacted. Where are we? Okay, so it's user agent. The output reveals interesting results. Clicking on the IP, we can see the single IP address responsible for all malicious activity, but it's redacted for blah blah blah. So narrowing down suspicious IPs. It's going to be a source web traffic user. Grab 5, we're going to copy it, we're going to drop this into the base bar. There it is. And these are going to be the top 5 IPs. There it is. So one set of 5 IPs. So we won't need all of this moving forward. We will just need the web traffic. We don't really need to know all of the basically the game attack. We will not focus on the attacker. So we will go back to my IP. Because I got overzealous. IP, top IP, IP55, the path. What did I ask for? Set type traffic IP redacted, which is because it's the IP and the path in this environment, the PHP info dot get table time user agent and status. We're going to copy that and we're going to drop that little mouse right into here. And we're going to click it and we're going to get the probably next information we're going to need. Okay. So this is the statistics. Now we have a day. Stats for 3. You can definitely have to know your HTTP stats numbers. 4, 3, 4, 1, 4, 4, 500, 200, 302, all that 301. So we're not done just yet. The results. This confirms the attackers use low-level curl and regex, and it was about 44445, 444 status codes. Vulnerability testing. We're just going to grab this guy right here and path. We probably don't need path, right? We don't need the environment. We just need the we don't need get rid of all of you. And we will replace you. So path. And I was copying from the TryHackMe website. I don't need you. Okie dokie. I think that this is the top IP day. We'll test that. Instead of descending order, or is it in reverse? That might be right there. And 1.5. That might be the next answer to the question, which would be one more. That would drop this right in the question section. I'm not a big fan of waiting. Let's see. I'm not. What's the count of the power? Yeah, okay, we're going to do one. If you're following along, I'm with their question right now. So we are going to get rid of all this. And we are an agent. We're going to come over here. Sometimes the easiest way to find this stuff is just to look at the side. Remembering all the codes is kind of hard when it comes to search engineering and stock profiles and various query languages. Path traversal attempts to sensitive data on the server were observed. Look at that path. Let's try one of these. 59. 3, 1, 3, 2. Firewall looks right here. Oh yeah, we totally did that right here. We can just go from WebDrive to firewall logs. And then firewall log. Now I just kind of just going through the questions right now. I'm going to go back on these and go over these as soon as I'm done actually answers, which gives you traffic. Well, how many bits for CT server IP from the government server website? Um, I'm going to look at that one real quick. How many path traversals? Regular path. Go back to user here. We'll do this. Web. Alright, where we go? Outbound firewall is right there. Source type firewalls. I need you. Deal with firewall. Alright, we're going to cut this real quick. Writing it, and we are looking at the firewall logs. Alright, now we go ahead and start pasting in the source IP. Alright. Set to our support. We're going to do this way. We're going to run through each and every one of them. We're going to get one of these questions sooner or later. Alright, we're going to do source IP, destination, source IP, source IP, so we're going to click on that. Now we have the source IP and destination IP. So we go over here to destination IP, which is IP. Destination IP. Okay, well, actually, that's the one we had to find earlier. Didn't know that. Son of a bitch. Alright, well, I don't know why I'm jumping on so much. I'm trying to do it as fast as you guys can get it, but you know what? I'm a dusty. Let's just do this. Let's just do the whole spiel. The way it's supposed to be done. We copy this. We come back over here to the what was it? Web traffic. And then we're going to paste this. We're going to put in the IP of the one we had, which I believe was 195. Going back to scroll down. 198.1.1.0.55, and we got this. Now, what is the question? Is there a question? Or am I just kind of blowing past things just to blow past things because I'm that guy? Okay. So, enumeration, they found out we cure enumeration vulnerability testing is such common path for open redirect vulnerability. So, open redirect, we're going to have SD password 200, which means that you can find this on the server to HTTP, HTML, curl for this IP. I'm not really sure. Host lab source web traffic. I'm not sure what's going to be asking if that's the case. but the attacker is trying to the the account. So now I'm going to add redirect and stats count by path. Stats powered by path. Okay. I think there's actually a lot of bit information here that we're going to be using. Let's update. Blah, blah, blah. This query is filtering on the paths that contain the directory transferal or the redirect as shown. This is done to look for fingerprints of path traversal attempts, the // We need to update in the query to escape the characters, which I believe we just did. All right. And then we have evil site. Yep. And then we have the file etc password. Yep. So quite interesting. We reveals the attempts to read files, trash tab, showing the attacker move beyond the simple scanning to attack vulnerability testing. So it's probably going to be one of these. Okay, let's just try to enter that real quick. How many path traversal attempts were on a sensitive file server? It's going to be 633. No? That's impossible. Client hour, day, 663, 663, 663, 658. Maybe the other one? Okay, well, 658 then. 658. Hey, we finally got one. Okay. Which day was the peak traffic of logs? I think I might have blown through that one. Peak traffic, hold on. Oh, I don't need this. I need let's get rid of all of that and add quotation marks. I need the visualization, which will be, what day is this? 10/12/2012. I don't think that's what I need though. There's a conclusion already. Oh no. Okay. Go one back up. I wonder if that's gonna work. By day, by hour, midday, by second, date, hour. Let's get rid of all of this because that's a redundant question. Okay. By day, 24 hours. By day, work day. By day, 7 days a week. Which one has the most traffic? It's going to be Sunday. Okay. So is that going to be it? Let's go. Copy. I don't think that's going to be right, but let's try it. No, that's good. Okay, so 2025. Attack month, which is going to be 10. Day, which is going to be 19. Oh. Okay, well, we go 17. Nope. What am I doing wrong? Maybe it's my day. Doubt it, but maybe it is. 2025. Day. Okay, so let's try to figure out, maybe we did do something right on our ingest and log by the day. And we're still trying to figure out the amount of traffic on the highest day. So I believe it would be Sunday the 12th. So let's go back one more. Okay, so we're not too far off. It's just I'm trying to breeze through this stuff, and it always kind of cuts me down when I try to go through these things so fast. But I don't want to make the video so quick. I will be leaving these up later for you guys, probably on a Medium. I haven't started writing Medium yet, but who knows? Maybe I'll start. Last question is going to be: examine the firewall logs. How many bytes were transferred to the C2 server IP from a compromised web server? Let's try to find firewall logs redacted. So we're going to need this, and we're going to have to add. I think we just did that, didn't we? Nope, by source IP. So it's probably this one. And we're going to have to look at the IP that we had earlier. Okay. So we come in here, we change the type, paste it, and we are going to click it. We're not going to get anything because we still have this redacted IP address. So the IP is going to be 198. Let's come over here, 51. 198.100.100.55, and let's see if that pulls up any results. It does not. Source IP 1025 to the destination. Maybe where's my destination? 51. 51. Considering that's the IP. Nope. Yep. What am I looking at here? Okay. What's the question? 700 bytes. Source IP. Oh, right there. 12,000. 12,000. 12. 6, 1, 6, 7. And if I'm lucky enough, that was the room. I wish I had a split view on this one because usually I like to do this working with two different screens, but I have the back forth from my screen to the other screen. And I don't know how to do this considering I'm not a whiz when it comes to streaming. So I'll get better at that too. But if you enjoyed this, I would say come back tomorrow. Try like and find my stream wherever you can. Like and subscribe. That seems to be the thing. And I'll catch you on the next one. 8 o'clock tomorrow. We'll be